two of the richest men in history. One built rockets by sleeping on factory floors. The other built Amazon by obsessing over spreadsheets. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos both became billionaires, but they couldn't be more different. This isn't just about money. It's about two radically different ways to win the game. Some billionaires get lucky. Some inherit wealth. These two, they built it. But here's what most people miss. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos represent two opposite philosophies of success. Musk, the bold, chaotic, all-in disruptor. Bezos, the patient, calculated builder with a 10-year plan. If you want to get rich, build something or change your life. Understanding these two mindsets could be your shortcut. We all search for the secret, the one rulebook for success. But Musk and Bezos prove there isn't one. They took opposite paths to the top. One bets the house. The other places 1,000 small bets. One builds chaos into his schedule. The other eliminates it. One leads by obsession, the other by optimization. So the real question is, which path fits you? And what lessons can you steal from both? If you're chasing success, trying to start a business, or just want to learn the entrepreneurial mindset that built billion-dollar companies, this is the ultimate blueprint. 1. Risk tolerance. Burn the boats versus build the boats. Would you rather bet everything or never gamble at all? Elon Musk plays life on hard mode. After PayPal, he didn't buy a mansion and chill. He threw almost every dollar he had into Tesla, SpaceX, and Solar City. At one point, he was so broke he had to borrow rent money. That's not a metaphor. That's real-life Tony Stark with no safety net. In 2008, Musk had just $20 million left and had to choose between saving Tesla or SpaceX. He split the money between both. If either failed, he'd be bankrupt. They both survived. Barely. That's Musk in a nutshell. Play to win, even if the board is on fire. No backup plan, just raw conviction and the willingness to crash and burn for something massive. Jeff Bezos, he played chess while the world was playing checkers. Before launching Amazon, he had a strategy document, investor meetings, and financial runway. He left a cushy Wall Street gig, but not before mapping out the probabilities like a poker player who knows the odds. His risks were real, but never reckless. If Musk is the guy who charges into battle yelling, "Let's go," Bezos is the general watching from the hill, moving pieces deliberately. Lesson: if you thrive under pressure, crave the all-or-nothing thrill, and don't mind betting the farm, Musk's style is your adrenaline shot. But if you're the chess player in a poker world, measuring risks, stacking advantages, and playing for the long game, Bezos gives you the masterclass. Look at Mr. Beast. He reinvested millions back into his YouTube channel. No safety net, just scale or die mentality. Musk energy. Now look at Naval Ravikant. Quiet, strategic, building wealth through leverage and patience. Pure Bezos. How to apply this? Don't just ask, how much can I make? Ask, how much am I willing to risk? Your answer defines your playbook. Second vision, moonshots versus flywheels. Is your dream a lightning strike or a spinning wheel? Elon Musk dreams in IMAX. His vision board looks like a Marvel movie, colonizing Mars, building underground hyperloops, and turning Neuralink into real-life Inception. He doesn't just want to solve problems. He wants to rewrite the entire human experience. That's moonshot thinking. Crazy ideas that, if pulled off, change the game. Jeff Bezos, on the other hand, built Amazon like it was a strategy game. He didn't start with flying drones or space rockets. He started with books, then used a flywheel, a compounding system where low prices attract customers, which brings more sellers, which increases selection, which improves the experience, which brings in more customers. And around it goes. That's flywheel thinking, slow, deliberate, and unstoppable once it spins. Early Amazon ran so lean, Bezos made employees use desks made from doors. Not because they were broke, but to set a culture of frugality and focus. He wasn't chasing flash. He was building the foundation of an empire. Lesson: Musk teaches you to chase the impossible. He shows that moonshots, if taken seriously, can become billion-dollar realities. But they require obsession, thick skin, and a tolerance for looking crazy. Bezos shows you how to win with structure, that if you build smart systems and let them compound, you can dominate entire industries without shouting about it. So the real question is, are you wired to chase Mars with reckless passion, or to build the quiet machine that spins forever? Both work, but don't mix them. Don't start with Musk's moonshot and expect Bezos' stability. That's how dreams collapse. How to apply this? Choose one. If you're a dreamer, map out one crazy idea and take the first small step this week. If you're a builder, find your flywheel. One small daily action that compounds over time. 3. Leadership style. Chaos versus clarity. Can you lead with pressure or with precision? If Elon Musk were a movie character, imagine Tony Stark after 2 Red Bulls, brilliant, unpredictable, and allergic to small talk. He doesn't do small talk or soft leadership. He expects world-changing results and pushes his teams like they're prepping to land on Mars tomorrow. Employees have called his pace brutal, but some of the most revolutionary products of the century came from that pressure cooker. Jeff Bezos, think of him as a real-life Michael Corleone from The Godfather. Calm, precise, and always thinking 5 steps ahead. Bezos doesn't yell, he systemizes. He turned leadership into a science, creating rules like the 2-pizza team. If a team needs more than 2 pizzas to feed it, it's too big. His mantra? Data over drama. He made decisions based on metrics, not mood swings. Lesson: Musk shows that pressure, intensity, and raw vision can pull the impossible out of thin air. But it'll cost you. You'll burn out people. Maybe even yourself. Bezos shows that leadership isn't about energy. It's about architecture. Quiet frameworks that outlive the founder. How to apply this? Ask yourself, do you lead through energy or through systems? If you're always pushing, consider designing a team that doesn't rely on you being on 24/7. Quick pause. If you're still here, drop the word playbook in the comments. Let's see who's actually locked in. And not just scrolling, also screenshot the quote that hit you hardest so far. That's your reminder. Post it. Make it real. This isn't just content. This is your playbook now. 4. Time preference. Urgency versus patience. Are you sprinting for speed or marching for the crown? Elon Musk runs like he's in a Fast and Furious movie. Speed isn't optional. It's a religion. He's the guy who will blow up 10 rockets just to figure out how to make the 11th one land upright. Musk treats time like it's the enemy. He accelerates through problems. Fail fast, fix faster. Jeff Bezos? More like a Game of Thrones strategist. While Musk is launching rockets, Bezos is crafting 6-page memos, quietly building a kingdom that can't be shaken. He made Amazon into a juggernaut, not by rushing, but by consistently betting on the long term, even when Wall Street wanted short-term wins. Lesson: Musk shows us that urgency can spark innovation. If you want to disrupt an industry or leap ahead of competitors, speed is your ally. You learn faster, ship faster, adapt faster, but it comes with chaos. Bezos proves the power of patience. When you slow down to think, plan, and play the long game, you build businesses that don't just win. They last. You don't have to pick one extreme. Blend both. Move fast when testing, slow down when scaling, sprint when learning, walk when leading, Because timing isn't just about how fast you go. It's about knowing when to go all in and when to let compounding do the work. 5. Public image, rebel versus architect. Do you want attention or dominance? If Elon Musk had a superpower, it would be turning controversy into currency. He tweets like it's an episode of South Park, trolls regulators, cracks Dogecoin jokes, and throws flamethrowers on sale just for fun. He doesn't just break the fourth wall of corporate PR. He vaporizes it. He lives in the spotlight, and he weaponizes attention. Musk has turned his personal brand into a magnet for investors, fans, and even meme lords. Jeff Bezos? Think Batman in The Dark Knight Returns. Silent, strategic, and always 5 moves ahead. For most of his empire-building years, he was invisible by design. While Musk tweeted, Bezos executed. Silent, strategic. For years, he stayed behind the scenes, letting Amazon do the talking. No splashy tweets, no drama, just relentless execution. Only after he stepped down as CEO did we see the post-transformation. Bezos, the jacked yacht dweller with Lex Luthor energy. But by then, he'd already conquered e-commerce, cloud computing, and logistics. Quietly. Lesson. Musk proves that in today's world, attention is a currency. If you know how to build hype, command narrative, and embrace your quirks, you can turn eyeballs into momentum. He's not just building companies. He's building cultures. Bezos shows that silence doesn't mean weakness. If you let your work speak for itself, you can still dominate and avoid unnecessary noise along the way. Some people build audiences. Others build empires in stealth mode. You don't have to pick one. Just be intentional. Whether you're posting memes or perfecting your craft behind closed doors, own your narrative or someone else will. How to apply this? If you're naturally loud, lean into it. Just make sure your message builds momentum. But if you'd rather let your results speak, focus on results so undeniable that people have to pay attention. Just remember, in the attention economy, you're either crafting the story or letting others write it for you. Both men made it to the top by doing what most people won't. Musk risked everything, again and again. Bezos sacrificed short-term hype for long-term domination. You don't need to be either of them, but you do need to choose. Pick your risk level. Define your timeline. Decide whether you're building a rocket or building a machine that never stops spinning. Because success isn't random. It's engineered. Elon Musk teaches us how to be bold, relentless, obsessed. Jeff Bezos teaches us how to be patient, precise, systematic. The truth? You don't have to pick one forever. Some of the best entrepreneurs blend the madness of Musk with the mastery of Bezos. They sprint in the beginning and systemize on the way up. They take big bets, but protect their downside. In the end, the best playbook isn't Musk's or Bezos's. It's the one that fits your mission. This isn't just about wealth. It's about freedom, focus, and building a life on your terms. You've seen the chaos. You've seen the clarity. Now, what will your empire look like? If this made you rethink how you want to build your empire, drop a in the comments and tell us. Are you Team Musk or Team Bezos? What mindset will you run with this week? And if you're serious about designing a life you wouldn't trade for anything, like, subscribe, and keep riding with us. Next up, we're revealing the hidden strategy another billionaire used to go from broke to unstoppable, plus how you can steal it. Don't miss this one.